Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Blacktown TV's Look Who's Next. Of course, you guys know I'm your hostess with the mostest, Miss Simone Jackson, here to bring you guys another great episode of Look Who's Next. As you guys have know, Look Who's Next is a podcast where we have great conversation with influential guests in the entertainment industry. So I'm a little excited for our next guest. Excuse me if I fangirl out, but I've been listening to her music for a while now. She is an American singer, songwriter, dancer, actress. She burst onto the scene with her song Goodbye, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 in the U.S. And of course, she comes from a legendary music family. So of course, we here at Blacktown TV are beyond honored to have Miss Kristinia Debarge here. Hello, Kristinia.
Hello, how are you?
We are doing great. Like I said, we here at Blacktown TV are beyond excited and honored to have you on here.
Oh, thank you. Likewise.
Absolutely. Like I said, this is just like beyond huge honor for me. I've been listening to your music, and like I said, Goodbye was one of my pretty much go-to jams. So I'm definitely excited. Yes, it was one of my go-to jams, so I'm definitely excited to have you here. So I definitely want to fire off the first question at you, Miss Kristinia. I just want to know, what began your passion for singing?
Well, really, it was my father. He had me in the studio since I was a baby. So just watching him and seeing him record and write music and perform, I just thought, wow, I want to be able to do that one day and, make people feel the way that he made people feel. And it was so inspiring watching him perform and seeing him close his eyes and get in the zone and, people screaming over him. And it was a pretty amazing feeling. And, I knew right away. I mean, I was like 3 years old when I knew that I wanted to be a singer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was pretty young. But yeah, I was very inspired by my father. He was pretty much the reason that I wanted to become a singer.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, you come from a very famous music family. Definitely to have, your dad to be the inspiration, of course, because a lot of people know, of course, everyone knows the great El Debarge family. My mom's a huge fan. I know a lot of people out there are huge fans. So just to see that, passed down and to know that you're starting to continue on that great Debarge family legacy is just amazing. So,
oh, thank you.
Yeah. So as I said before, you had a smash hit called Goodbye, topped the billboards and, as well as other charts. What was the inspiration behind that song?
Well, I didn't write that song, but I have the songwriter here right next to me if you want to hear it from him.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Doing wonderful. Welcome to Blacktown TV. Look Who's Next. So I definitely want to direct that question to you. Goodbye. Like I said, I told Kristinia that was my jam. That was everyone's jam back, But we want to know, what was the inspiration behind the song?
A lot of times when you hear breakup songs, right? There's, the Alanis Morissette was kind of the queen of the breakup song, right? So when you hear them, they're all kind of angry or mad, and so I just wanted to make one that was fun. It was kind of like, I'm not mad. I'm actually very happy that I'm out of this whole situation with you. You get on my nerves. I'm happy. I'm good. You know what I mean? And that was really ultimately the inspiration behind it was because whenever I write music for Chris, I always love to speak from a place of power and not from a place of vulnerability, because women have enough of that, right? So you want to be able to have a voice that says, yeah, I'm not with him no more, but guess what? So what? Good riddance. I'm good. You know what I mean? And that was really ultimately bare bones what it was really about.
I love it because that was one of my anthems. So great answer. I love that.
Yeah, and actually at the time I was going through a breakup when I heard it, so I was like, this is the perfect timing. And a lot of people to this day still hit me and they're like, girl, I was going through a breakup at that time. That helped me through some struggling times. I'm like, oh, you and me both.
Oh, girl, you and me both. Let me tell you. Like I said, I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. You have a new album and a new hit single coming out called Hangover. Can you tell us a little bit about the album and the single?
Yes. So the EP is called Exodus. I'm currently working on it right now. We have about 5 records done for it. And the single Hangover, we actually started writing it last year, and then we completely finished it. Just decided we needed to finish it. It was such a great record, and then we just put it out. And so far, it's been doing really well. The response has been extremely well. We're very happy with how much it's growing online and how many streams that it's gained already on Spotify and all those other musical platforms. And yeah, we were excited about writing the record. It's a fun record. It's a feel good record. It's about, being happy and in love, and you make me feel high when I'm with you type of feel. You know what I mean? So and nothing too serious. We just want to have fun, and that's why I released it in the summertime.
Yes. I definitely miss those fun, romantic, summer songs. So that's why I was just all over the new single Hangover. I employed everyone.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I employed everyone who hasn't heard it yet. Please hurry and go hear it. It's definitely a great, great song. Well, like I said before in the introduction, you came from a very famous, music family. How has that influenced you, musically wise?
Well, I listened to a lot of different music growing up. They obviously had a huge influence on me for sure, my family. But I was influenced by a lot of rock music and a lot of R&B music and a lot of pop music. So I've always had an eclectic array of selection of music that I listen to that I've been inspired by, because, I've listened to everything from Steely Dan to Led Zeppelin to Queens of the Stone Age to Mariah Carey to Whitney Houston to Prince, so it's pretty eclectic. But yeah, I mean, there was never a dull moment in my family, on my dad's side, on my mom's side too, but my dad's side, being that they're all very musical, every time I was at a family gathering, everyone was singing or dancing or playing the piano or playing an instrument. So that was really cool to walk into, my aunt's house or my cousin's house or my grandma's house, and somebody's already jamming out. You know what I mean? So that was really cool in that aspect of it. But, my family had a big influence on me, but I also was just always into music, and I was inspired by all different kinds of artists.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. Yeah, I definitely get, growing up, musically, you'll hear different music from everywhere. So yeah, I've completely, we definitely have a similar taste in music, by the way. Just want to let you know.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, because my mom
exactly.
grew up on The Cure, and she grew up on The Cure, and Depeche Mode and the Smiths. You know what I mean? So that's more her era. So and I grew up listening to that and Sade and Mariah Carey and Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and NSYNC and all those fun pop bands. But then also too, my dad would introduce me to really good soulful music, Prince and Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson and Marvin Gaye and Al Green. So I was kind of all over the place.
Like I
but
said,
yeah,
we definitely share the same music taste, because I love Sade. I can listen to Sade all day, every day with no problems. So I knew I felt a music connection with you for a reason. So I'm so happy about that. I am.
Yeah, no, definitely love Sade. My mom actually introduced me to Sade. So.
Oh, just amazing, just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people will also recognize you from on the show Growing Up Hip Hop. Can you give a little dish about your experience on that show?
Yeah. So, at first in the beginning, I was really excited about it. I saw it as a great opportunity for me to use as a platform for my music. And, they had told me, you can promote your music and, you'll be able to really, promote it in a way that is pretty much free because, marketing nowadays is very expensive, especially when you're not a signed act. So I looked at it as a great opportunity for me to promote all of my new music. And that's when I did Thinking Out Loud, and Thinking Out Loud ended up being a great success for me. That EP is already at, I think, 4 million streams.
Wow.
So I'm really proud and happy about that because, we pretty much didn't have any marketing and we just used the show to promote it. So it's been great in that sense. Unfortunately, I'm no longer on the show. I quit the show this year. That was my last season, this past one that just was on. A little too negative, and I just felt like I outgrew it and I was ready for the next chapter in the next phase of my life. But it was a great experience and I made a lot of great friends and, it continued my success and, I've gained a lot of new fans from it that I didn't have before. So, I look at it as a learning experience and, I learned a lot from it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And, it is, one of those times where you try it and then you do outgrow from it. So I am glad that, are no longer on the show because reality TV can you really have to sell your soul for reality TV, in a way, so you can get ratings. So I'm so glad you got rid of the show and you're in a different place and you're able to shine and learn from it. That's the most important.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely for that one. But then not only are you a singer, songwriter, and dancer, and actress, you have started your own cosmetic line. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so and I just in April. I've always wanted to have a cosmetic line, but I never really had the resources or the know-how. So I've been doing a lot of research and I've also been, saving up a lot of my money and just trying to come out with this company. And finally, I've been able to, by God's grace, invest some of my own money and really turn this into something that's real now. And I'm really excited because I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. But I'm starting with the makeup eyeshadow palettes first. And it's called World Tour. It's basically inspired by my music. Initially, I was going to name all of the shadows after songs of mine, but I decided to do it after names of cities in different countries. So some of the names of the shadows are like Shanghai or Moscow or London or Paris, Barcelona, and, etc. So on and so forth. And I'm starting off with that first. I have an KRISSYD Cosmetics, and of all of the models wearing the line and brand. We're just starting off with the eyeshadow palettes, and then we're going to do eyelashes. But everything is vegan and cruelty-free, paraben-free. So the lashes are also going to be vegan. Harm any animals in the process. So they'll be silk lashes. And then everything is natural, so it's not going to make your skin or anything like that. And that was really the reason why I wanted to start the company, is because I have very sensitive skin, and every time I wear makeup, my skin will have a rash. And I just thought, well, maybe if I can create something for myself that won't make me break out, and if I accidentally fall asleep in it, I'm not going to wake up with a black eye or something. So
Right.
I created this line, and I'm going to put out the first palette in the winter. And it's basically just for anybody makeup, but also for the girl that maybe has sensitive skin, girl or guy that has sensitive skin and wants to, try something out that is not, going to harm your skin, and you can fall asleep in it and not have to worry the next day. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we fall asleep in our makeup, if we're being real here.
Yeah,
we don't always remember to wash our face before we go to bed. So, you know, I just figured something like that would be great for people all around the world.
Yeah, that sounds like a really amazing collection. I'm definitely gonna check it out myself. I think it's really cool that you name your, palettes off of cities and stuff like that. That I think is a little unique. I don't think I've actually seen that done in other cosmetics lines. So that just shows how how connected you are to the cosmetic line. So I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Thank you. Yes, please do. Yeah, everything's gonna be for sale probably around February. So I'm projecting that, we'll be ready to go. Right now we're in production still, but everything will be ready to go by February, and we'll launch probably early March. So I'm really excited, and I think that you guys are really going to love the palette. It's a pretty palette. I actually posted a picture of the mock-up online, so if you want to look at it on the Instagram, you can. And yeah, just give me your feedback and let me know what you think.
Oh, absolutely. I will definitely do that because I am all about getting more, eye palettes and makeups, especially ones that are definitely cruelty-free. So I'm definitely loving that part of it. So I am definitely going to check that out once it launches. I definitely encourage the Black Talent community. Guys, check it out when it launches. But until then, I definitely encourage you guys to go out, check out her Instagram, and check out the pictures that she posted. But getting to our next question, what other future projects are you involved with that you can just give a tiny little dish about to us?
Well, actually, it's pretty funny that I was talking about World Tour, because I'm actually going to be touring soon overseas. So that's in the works right now. I don't have specific dates right now, but it's going to be coming up pretty soon, and it'll be primarily in Asia. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know if you are aware, but I put out an album in Japan a couple of years ago, and it did fairly well. So I have some songs over in also Goodbye over there too. So I'm really excited. I'm so full of gratitude, and I just get over there and perform. So that's in the works, and
Oh, awesome. And I think that's cool, though. You've released an album in Japan, so I cannot wait to see that. I think it's gonna be awesome that you'll be going on tour. I can't. I'm hopefully you'll come back and tour in the U.S. so we can definitely see you, because I would love to see you on tour. I've never actually seen you perform live, and I would love to actually go to one of your concerts live. I think that'd be awesome.
Oh yes, awesome. So, God, with God's will. So as soon as I do it, definitely we'll post about it, and we'll stay in touch, and I'll let you know when I'm performing in the U.S.
Ah, perfect. Yeah. So one of our last few questions I got here for you. Where can Black Talent TV audience go to check out you and your work, to make sure to keep update with you and your work?
So my website, KristiniaDebarge.com. Also to my Instagram, I'm on there almost every day. That's KristiniaDeb, Kristinia Deb. And then also to my Facebook page, which I also post from Instagram straight to Facebook. I don't really check my DMs there or my Instagram. I'm not the greatest at keeping up with them. When I do, I take a whole day and I try to respond to everybody. But I'm not the greatest at responding through my DMs. But if you write me in my comments, I usually will write you back on a photo or something that I posted on my Instagram. And my Chrissy D Cosmetics has an IG. I check those DMs quite often. It's still a smaller account. And that's KRISYD Cosmetics. And I have a Twitter. My Twitter is @Kristinia. And you can pretty much just get updates on any of those platforms, including my website. And the Chrissy D Cosmetics website is also going to launch very soon. Right now, it's a landing page. So if you go to the landing page, chrissydcosmetics.com, you'll be able to see pretty much a newsletter, and it'll say subscribe, and you put in your name and your email, and then you'll start getting subscriptions from me and Chrissy D Cosmetics, and just letting you know updates when we're going to have the launch party and how you can get invited and how you can receive discounts and cool gifts and all that fun stuff.
Oh, ooh, awesome. So Black Talent TV audience, I definitely encourage you to check out Miss Kristinia on her Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Make sure you go to her website. Make sure you check out everything she's got going on, and make sure you guys check out for her cosmetics line that will be launching here soon. And make sure you guys check out information on where she'll be touring, because she might be stopping in your city. Who knows?
Yes.
So final question coming up for you, Miss Kristinia. Like I said, you are just accomplishing so many different things, but ultimately, what goals do you hope to reach in the near future?
Well, I have a book that I've been trying to get published now for some years, and, the timing just hasn't been right, but I would love to get my children tale. I'd love to have more than just one book. I'd love to have a series of books that I could get published and put out. And, my dream is to eventually have a portion of the proceeds go back into the arts department of schools that are lacking arts and lacking instruments or lacking teachers in any of the arts departments at, middle schools, elementary schools, high schools. And that's, my dream. And I'm hoping to achieve that goal. I know I will. It's just going to take some time. And then also, too, I'm so happy that I'm going to be able to put out music in the other territories outside of the U.S., but I would love to continue to keep putting out music in the U.S. and also, be able to hear myself on the radio again out here, because that was quite an experience, and touring out here was amazing too. So I would love to do that as well. And also to get back into acting. I haven't really been acting these last couple of years, and I really enjoyed it when I was. So I'd love to get back into that as well. So there's a lot of different things that I want to be able to do. Obviously, my makeup line, I want to grow and be in stores and be, bigger than just a makeup line. I want to eventually have a skincare line too, because I'm all about beauty and making sure that we take care of ourselves, especially as I'm now getting older, because I'm actually not a little girl anymore and I'm in my late 20s. So I have to start taking care of my skin and getting all my under eye creams and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, I would just love to be a big, huge mogul and, just somebody that inspires other women to go after their dreams. Absolutely.
And I definitely have no doubt you will have accomplished everything that you want to put forward. Like I said, there's really, really no stopping you. And like I said, I've been loving the new album and loving the new hit singles. So, I have no doubt that you'll continue to push out music, and definitely love to see you on the acting screen again. That would be wonderful. But I have to say, I do really appreciate talking to you. It's been such a huge privilege for me. Like I said, I listened to your music back when I was in high school, so I didn't ever did interview one day, so that's a huge highlight for me. So.
Well, that makes me really happy. I really appreciate this call as well, and it's been such a pleasure speaking with you, and I can't wait for everybody to hear it, and I'm sure the feedback will be incredible.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I have no doubt. Like I said, I know I'm not the only one out here, Black Talent TV. I'm pretty sure remembers your smash hit Goodbye and have been following you ever since. So I definitely know once they hear this, they'll definitely fall in love with you all over again. So, but I do appreciate, taking your time to speaking with me. I know you got a zillion things going on, so we really appreciate you talking with us today. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, everyone. This has been Simone Jackson, your hostess with the mostest, bringing you guys another great episode of Look Who's Next. Again, I want to thank our great guest, Miss Kristinia Debarge. Talking to her was amazing. Again, make sure you guys check her out. Follow her on her Instagram, her Twitter, her Facebook. Make sure you guys check out her cosmetic line page when it's up and running. Make sure you guys check out the new single, Hangover. Like she described before, it's a fun, romantic summer song, and she's right. She's definitely that back. So definitely make sure you check it out. And I definitely want to thank her again, and I want to thank you guys for listening. Again, if you guys want to make sure if you guys ever want to interview with me or, advertise with us, make sure you guys check us out at info@blacktowntv.com. We're always willing to hear from you guys. But until that time, I just want to thank everyone again for listening. I am Simone Jackson, your hostess with the mostest. Until then, Blacktown TV. Till another great episode. Mwah. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.